friends, it's Susan Smith with Stamp Creatively. I can't show you the inside yet. And it's killing me because this is the new mini September to December. It's got some great things in it. One of the things I'm going to show you today is called Rustic Crate. And it has a stamp set. Remember, they're making it easy on us now. So Rustic Crate and Rustic Crate. Love it. So you've got a great stamp set that will go with several different seasons, but I really wanted it for fall. I really wanted to use this beautiful paper with it. I mean, this is amazing. So I wanted to use the full paper with it. The paper goes to another suite that's called All About Autumn, and the paper is called All About Autumn. Thank you, Stampin' Up! So the crate comes with all kinds of parts. Like it has a handle, it has side pieces. Here's the handle. It's got nameplates for the front. They've used it in 100 adorable different ways. I kept mine pretty simple. I just put the crate on the front of my card. It has a really cool like wood grain to it that you couldn't really see. So this one I stuck in some Versamark so you could see the little wood grain a little bit better. So I'll show you how you put the crate, how I put the crate together. I didn't realize, I thought it was easy assembly, but I guess people have been having problems with it. It's one of those things you kind of have to get your brain wrapped around. So if you lay it out, long side goes with long side and short side goes with short side. So I just folded up these edges and then I took some glue dots and stuck them on all these places so it would just like roll up in there. Or just, you know, I rolled the glue dot is what I was trying to say. That didn't come out right. So today was one of those days. I don't know if you ever have days like this, but I left and I had a list of errands to run because I'm going to go to a Stampin' Up! Event next week. So I'm trying to get my shenanigans in a row. And I had a bunch of stuff I had to do. And I got to the first spot and realized that when I went to the fair yesterday, I didn't take my wallet back out of my bag that I took to the fair. So I got to come back home and not get any things done. So I put glue dots on it. If you're a green glue fan, you can use that. But these just lay right on top of here. And then my crate's put together. Isn't that cute? And you just smash it down and it stayed. This one's not because the glue dot's not there. It must have gone in here. But if I put a glue dot on there, it's going to stay. And again, if you're a green glue fan, you can probably get it to stick. The green glue and I never seem to be friends. We don't have a good relationship. I own my part in it. Cute crate. So it's just long side to long side and short side to short side. And then I didn't have any problems. So I'm going to show you how I made my little, I wanted the pumpkins. Now, I'm not sure why we have corn. We discussed it when we all got together the other day about the corn because I was like, I don't need the corn. But I guess it serves a purpose. So this is dark pumpkin pie. And with every color I use, I'm going to dot my corn. So I'm going to use blends with this. So I started with some dark pumpkin pie. This is dark Cajun craze. I'm going to kind of go around here, some of those lines, and darken them up just a little bit. I'm going to dot my Indian corn. Did I say Indian corn or corn? Again, I went to the fair yesterday. I wanted kettle corn real bad. I didn't. This is light pumpkin pie. I didn't. I don't know where you live, but we go to the state fair and we joke that we eat our way through the fair. So we got there about 11 and my husband's like, we need lunch. And I said, we need an elephant ear. So we started off with an elephant ear and worked our way around. When the kids were younger, we would lemon lime twist, put his money in change in a jar all year, and then we would go to the fair, take all that money, and eat our way around the fair. And it was fantastic because my boys like to eat a lot, light mossy meadow. And so I would get whatever I wanted, take one bite, and hand it off to the second row of eaters. And they ate it all. They ate all of it. This is light daffodil. Can you tell the end of this is not beautiful? It looks way too well loved. And this is light wild wheat. Then I have a dark daffodil. Oh, and I forgot the corn husks. It's in the light daffodil. And then I needed, I also like to take my, the light yellows, the light daffodil works, the lemon lolly works, and I kind of go over everything, and it just kind of brightens it up a little bit. And then I took my crushed curry stamp and bright marker, kind of went in and darkened up my sunflower just a little bit more. Okay, so there's that. I'm gonna cut it out. Okay, so I snuck around the corner and I die cut this because there's a die cut. I have my crushed curry cardstock for the base. I'm sorry, that's not right. This is Cajun Craves. This is crushed curry, which I ran it through the timber embossing folder. So it has the same wood grain as my crate. Stuck it on there. Then I have my piece of designer series paper that is right, it's right here. I cut it 3 by 3 so I could get 4 of those out of one of the squares. Now look at that. So pretty. And I put this on at an angle. Then I took my crate and I took this twine that is in the annual catalog, and I like it. I don't necessarily put it on many things with a bow, but I love tearing it apart and making it stuffing and shredding and all kinds of great things. So I have class tonight, and then tomorrow I'll get to run errands again and do all the things that I didn't get done today because my wallet was in a safe place. I was just thankful. I told Jesus, I thank you, Lord, that my first stop was just a return, and I realized it before I got a cart full of groceries. Because there's nothing worse than a cart full of groceries and then realizing you don't have your wallet. Okay, so I'm going to stick this on with some seal. I'm going to put it down here towards the bottom. Again, my glue dots are holding. I'm going to stuff this in here. And then I'm going to take a dimensional And I'm going to put it on the back. I love the black dimensionals because they come with small and big. And I'm just going to tuck this in here. And then if I want, I can pull this through the holes, stick it down in there. So that's not really attached in there, which I'm totally fine with. See, I can mess with it. If you don't like it, trim it. But I wanted a basket of confetti because it makes my crate, it shows the dimension of it. And then because these are 2 new ribbons, in the mini I wanted to use those too. So I'm going to cut off a piece of this. These come as a pair. So you get them both. That's the reason I cut my Cajun Craze this color. Or this color. Oh my gosh. This way was so I could tie the ribbon around it. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this on top of each other and cut this one off. And then I'm going to take this one and tie it around. And I'm going to make a knot. Or just a loop. And then I can pull these tighter once I've looped it. You can scooch it down if I want. Oh, look at me. Only because my friends are watching does that happen. I've only made, several of these so far. Okay, there you go. Now it's tight, and now so then I did this because I could. And then this phrase. I'm not pulling anything out. I'm just pulling it apart. And then I left, for my sample, I left the other side because when I showed it to people, they didn't understand where this ribbon came from. So I left this side so I could show them that I cut it. I mean, this has some sentiments in it. I could put good things take time, blessed beyond measure, every day with you is better, or for you. But I just liked it like this. Sometimes I like a good card with no words. So there you go, friends. So this one you can see the detail of the crate better, and that's because I just laid that die in Versamark before I ran it through. This one has texture, it's just a little bit harder to see. All right, friends, thanks for joining me. I hope we can stamp again soon. Look, I'm going to take a picture so when you look at the video, this is the picture that you're going to see. All right, friends, thanks for joining me. Have a good day. Bye.